You're live.
Hey Ed, can you hear us?
Okay, how do you put the notification up to bring other people up out of the basement? Ed will be able to come on. Willie CK's in the house.
Oh, here, nothing.
Text Ed.
I did. I put it on here. Don't know if he's listening or not.
Willie CK, can you hear me?
All right, I'm gonna try YouTube. See if it'll. Oops. You're still on. What did he say to do in YouTube?
I have no clue what you're doing. Ed, can you hear us?
See, it's like you have nothing.
Call Ed on the telephone. Hello, brothers and sisters.
Hey, there's no volume. Oh, you can on here on chat?
Okay, how do you go about
right.
bringing people up?
How do we bring people up? I forget.
See, I have no sound here. I can hear him
See,
echoing.
we can hear you echoing. We have no sound on our end for you guys. No, you guys. How do? There's nothing to show to bring.
You have to enter the link.
Oh yeah. How do we enter the link? Because there is no link. No. No.
Down here, maybe.
Yeah. No, I have YouTube up. Yeah. Hold on. It says you are live. View on YouTube or not? Okay. All right, hold on. Okay.
Okay, we got that.
All right, hold on. Okay. You said take YouTube off. Click it off after I do that.
Okay.
See if they can hear us.
Yeah, they can hear it.
Okay, now hold on. I'm switching over. I switched to. Okay, I'm on the YouTube side. Okay, now hold on. I'm switching over. I switched to. Okay, I'm on the YouTube side. Now, do I take YouTube and shut it off? YouTube. Okay. All right, I did. Okay. Okay. But there still isn't nothing to bring anybody up. Yep, I got it.
Paste. Chat.
All right, I got it. Okay. It's already muted. Can I just cancel it? Close it out? YouTube? Yeah, I already got it. Okay. All right. Bye. All right.
Okay, bring Ken up.
See, that wasn't so hard, right? That worked.
No, it ain't real easy.
As long as the link's there, we can all join in.
Okay. Bring Bomb up.
You got your pop-out chat, so you could put it on the right so you can see the pop-out stuff?
Yeah, we got that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, do we got?
Yeah, the link's there, so everybody can click on the link. There's Doug.
Okay. Well, he was here, and he keeps going over there with you. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Doug's bobbing in and out.
Oh, okay. See, we got Polar, we got Bama, we got Lucky 7, Willie CK. And that's it so far. Oh, we got Polar Bear in the bottom.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. Well, did anybody do anything exciting today?
Yeah,
Worked out in the heat.
Yeah.
I had lunch with Clay Coon's Trucking.
Yeah, I seen that. What'd you do, Polar Bear?
He's got his mute on, it looks like.
Yeah, he's muted. He's working on something.
Kind of sunshine. I need to put my sunglasses
I was
on.
out in the shop all day today.
Yeah. I did too, painting. Spraying.
I'm cleaning and moving stuff around.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Making room. Must be making room for another project to come in.
Not another project, just trying to get more room. I'm tired of having a
Hey.
in my shop.
My shop is such a mess right now. I can't find anything. It's killing me. But paying
Me too, man.
I gotta work on it.
Me too. I got sheets of 4x9 half-inch insulation panels in my shop. I got a blown up Kohler motor sitting on the floor. I gotta sell a bandsaw.
Mhm.
Anybody needs a bandsaw? I got a nice one. I need to sell it. It's too big.
Yeah. Roll that down.
Is
Okay.
really
I would love to have a bandsaw, but right now I don't have a place for it.
I bought one of those
Ed.
the portable band saws, and I mount it to a plate on my vise, and it acts like a regular bandsaw. I like it.
Yeah. This one is 14-inch Craftsman bandsaw, and you can cut angles on it. You can turn the whole thing and cut angles.
You got metal blades or just for wood?
Right now, it's just got wood blades onto it that needs to be replaced. It was gave to me, and the old boy said, "Oh, the bears are going out on it and everything." I said, "All right." So I loaded it up, brought it up over to the house, and I took the top of it off. I said, "Well, there's your problem, lady. Sawdust." I mean, it was stacked with sawdust in it. Oh, my Lord.
Yep.
It took me 30 minutes just to blow out all the dust out of the motor.
I got my lathe from a woodworker. Forget it. All the gears, everything, just sawdust all over.
Man, I don't like cutting wood in my shop at all. None.
Mark, if you need another moderator, you can always throw me in there. No big deal.
Well, we got to figure out how to do this.
The 3 dots to the right of my name, where I am, the 3 dots.
Yeah,
just
that.
click on this moderator.
Yeah, that only will let me put you in timeout or block you. I got to switch over to something else.
Uh-oh.
I think it's
Yeah, you gotta go to the YouTube
Okay, hold on.
side.
Oh, yeah, YouTube side, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the YouTube side.
Pop out, yep.
Continue.
Hey, Ed.
Okay.
First time using my GoPro, and I love it. I love it, man. It's so crystal clear, and the picture's so nice in it.
Which one you got, Doug?
A Hero 5.
Creator.
I think I have a Hero 5 or Hero 7. No, 5. I got a 5. I haven't used it yet.
Lucky 7. Does he want to be a mod?
He's
Yeah.
always good for a mod, yeah.
Okay, put Lucky on right here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been playing with the settings on my cameras and my editing software,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get it kind of more high definition. But the problem with my editing software is it doesn't recognize 4K.
Here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's too old.
The Power Director.
Vegas. I'm using.
Okay, I used Power Director, and I pulled the card out, and I put it in my tablet, and I used Power Director to edit it, and it was a breeze. It was honest a breeze.
Yeah. I could upgrade. I think it's $30 or $40. I could upgrade my Vegas online. I'm thinking about doing it, but right now, I mean, I can do high definition. It's higher than 1080p, but it's not 4K.
Yeah.
So until I get that down pat and get a couple other things down pat, I'm gonna roll with that for right now. I used to use Power Director when I first started, because I'd actually shoot everything right on my tablet and then edit it right there.
Now, what kind of camera is that, Bama?
That's a Hero 5. It's on 720 resolutions and I guess FPS is frames per minute per second, whatever. 60. It's set on wide. And Ed, up on top on the left hand side, it's got a like an antenna. That's for Wi-Fi, ain't it?
Should be, yeah. All the GoPros have you can put an app on your phone or your tablet.
Okay.
You can actually control it from that app.
Yeah,
So
your phone's a viewfinder, right?
Yeah. So if you set it up on a tripod or something somewhere, or like, mount it to the tractor or whatever, you can actually stop the camera. I think you can actually save the video to your phone instead of saving it on the SD card.
Right.
But I have a Hero 3 or 4, and with that one, it's real glitchy.
Oh, really?
They said the newer ones work a lot better. You know,
This 5, I got it from Amazon, and it's really good.
I got mine set to 4K recording right now.
Right.
And is that a new camera, Ed, or
No, that's the same one as you have.
the Ape Man?
Yep. The only thing I did find that you can control the 8-mans with your cell phone too. There's a program you can get, but with the new ones, like the ones we have, Mark, you can't use that app because of the remote.
Okay.
The remote takes over the Wi-Fi.
Okay, you got the remote for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I took a handle from a drill,
Oh, cool.
ran a 1/4-inch bolt up through it, and then put my switch on the back, so I can take a still or video right from. You know,
That's cool.
It's a lot easier than trying to hold it like this.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
It is.
now Mark just got the 3-axis gimbal for his. And I was playing with it, trying to figure out how it works and everything. That thing is sweet. That will hold a
The
steady
gimbal
shot.
is.
Mark shaking his head no.
It's garbage can material.
No, once you get used to it and you start doing some like walk around shots and stuff, Mark.
You can jog with it and it'll stay nice and even. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's in a good place. It's in its case, and I threw it in the drawer.
Yeah, wait until we start going to some polls and stuff like that, and you do some walking around in that and videoing. You'll really enjoy it because it takes out every one of those little jerks and everything else. As steady as I try to hold mine and try to walk around and stuff, it still gets way bouncy. And I even have the anti-shake and everything turned on. No, it don't do it.
Will it be good, like, for me to video you guys going down the track?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
That way, when I'm walking, it won't be shaky.
Yeah. And I can actually use my other older camera in that gimbal. And they have a program that goes with that gimbal. You can operate the camera from your phone or whatever and actually track, set it still, and you can pan and everything without even moving.
Okay.
But like I said, you can't do it with these cameras because of the remote that comes with it. I can't figure out how to shut the remote off. If I could figure out how to shut the remote off, we could use these cameras.
Okay.
But as soon as you turn the camera on, the remote and everything connect up, or it looks for that remote. It won't let you unless I take the battery out of the remote. Maybe that's what you need to do, or get the remote further away from the camera so it can't connect.
I have one phone like that. No matter where I am, everything finds that one phone. No matter where I am, boom. And I'm saying, I don't want this. I get in the car, boom, there it is. You know.
Yeah, that's the way my pickup is. I can park. I go in the store. My phone will start dinging. Look at my phone, and my truck's telling me where it's parked at. Then if I walk anywhere around that truck, boom, my phone hooks to the truck, and I'm not even in the truck. And I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Technology.
Listen to YouTube.
No. So I thought, okay, I forget. Oh, we was going somewhere to meet Ed for breakfast, and
they got a camera on. They got a camera that will follow you.
yeah, and Pate's was on. Then my phone hooked to the truck, and then the YouTube was coming through the speakers in the truck, and I'm like, holy smokes!
Yep.
That's cool. My truck ain't that smart yet.
my truck's too smart. The dealership will call me if it needs an oil change.
Well,
Really?
Yeah. That's the way all the farm implements are and all that up at the farm now, Ed. they'll call if the fuel filter's plugging or anything. They'll call and say you need to change it.
Yep. That's how our over the road vehicles are, and I don't know how they got my cell phone number, but I get calls all the time. Hey, do you want to upgrade your OnStar? And hey, it's been this long since an oil change. Hey, you haven't had it in, you've had it this long, you haven't had it in for service.
Yeah.
I go to the dealership and ask them, hey, cut this stuff off. I don't want it no more. And they're like, well, once it's set up, you can't change it. I'm like,
Pull fuse.
Yeah. That we keep getting them phone calls that the warranty is expiring on the wife's new car, and I'm like, okay, it's got 3,000 miles on it. It's expiring already.
Yeah.
I get them for my trucks, Mark.
Yeah, I told that one girl. She says, "Well, we can put additional coverage on it if the warranty's going to run out." She says, "What do you have?" I said, "A 1949 Willys Jeep."
There you go.
She hung up on me.
Click.
Hey, I got the one guy with that burgundy truck of mine, Mark.
Uh-huh.
Dude, we're going at it. I'm like, yeah, man, it's and they said they cover a 99 to 20, or yeah, 99 to 2000 and some or whatever. And I'm like, cool, let's do it. If I would have had like 40 less thousand miles, they would have covered it. I'm like, oh man, you guys don't know what you're getting into.
You should have got the drill out and ran it in reverse for a while. Backed it up.
Yeah. Oh man.
I had the same phone call, Ed, and told him I had a 99 Buick LeSabre. He said, well, how many miles is on it? I said, oh, about 225,000 miles onto it. Oh, click.
Well, my truck, my Chevy only has 163 or 165,000 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my 96 Ram only has 168,000. It's set for like 3 years or 4 years when my dad first got sick.
Mm-hmm.
We would drive it here and there, but not like he would. So, but
that's good mileage for the year of it.
Oh yeah.
Now,
my 94 Ram, it's got over 200,000.
Mm-hmm.
How many transmissions you had to go through?
One on that 94, and it was redone.
Really?
It was redone before I got it, and the guy that owned it, I know the guy that bought it brand new. He redid it himself, and he's done a lot of transmissions. And he used to work construction. It actually has like heavy 3/4 ton suspension under the back, and he rebuilt that thing so that it would take the abuse of a 1 ton, and it's 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
It's got the Dana 60 axles under it, front and back. The only thing that sucks is it's got a 318 in it with 200,000 miles on it, and it goes through oil like nobody's business.
Really? Mm-mm-mm.
It don't leak it. It burns it. The rings are history.
Really? She's history.
Yeah.
Time to do in frame.
I was actually looking at a 460 to put in it.
What would bolt up to that transmission?
A 460 will.
A 460 will?
I'm sorry, no, a 360. I'm sorry.
I thought a 360 would.
Hey, Jason, you got to wave your hand.
5'9", yeah.
Yep.
Okay, take your hat off.
I just picked up a 2006 Ram, Ed. 2006 Ram, 3/4 ton, heavy 3/4 ton, 57,000 original miles on it. And I tell you, the inside's like brand new, and I got a good deal, so I can't complain.
Congratulations, you've earned it. I've said this already, but I will keep saying it.
It's fun having a full-size pickup. I
mention
haven't had a full-size pickup since 1994.
I'm still looking for them trolls, though.
I don't know, but trolls would wave a lawnmower blade in the air.
Hey, if they know I'm here, they'll be here.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see him tomorrow on Ken's live.
Keep my hand on the button.
Yeah,
Yep.
really. I ain't learned that yet, Ken, so I'm probably going to look like you when it happens.
Well, look at any of our faces, Mark, and you see the plus sign where our faces are. Just keep your mouse on that, and when you click the person on, keep your mouse there. And if you hear,
remember,
bam.
don't do what Ken did. Ken ran away.
Well, I clicked myself off by mistake. I was like,
Though,
you guys had fun with the perv,
if you don't know, you don't know. It's just
But then I did it again with Thomas. I was like, oh, great,
Yeah, but Thomas was already up there whenever you went out.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
I just thought it was, we can laugh about it now, right? But he called Christina a WHORE, and she just would not let him get a word in after that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He told me I missed a great chat with her and him. So.
You missed
she wouldn't let him get a word in. She wouldn't let him get a word in.
No, she run him in the ground hard. Hard. It was real good.
So how was your Saturday, Mark? I guess you and Ed aren't barbecuing. So what are you guys up to?
I was in the shop all day spraying paint.
Ah.
Yeah.
Same colors?
No.
No more purple or pink?
No.
They wouldn't let me.
But it's got so much metal flake that I can't stand to look at it.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Looks like an old banana seed on a 5-speed, right?
I think it's worse than that.
I can't wait to see it in the sun.
In the sun, yes.
Well, you know what? They're going to stage. I don't know. I don't believe it, but they're saying that we're going to go to stage 2 here. Does that mean anything for you guys? Like, at what stage does pulling season become, a thing?
Huh.
Pulling's allowed now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're having their first pull tonight.
That's indoor, Mark?
Huh?
Indoor or outdoor?
No, it's outdoor pull.
Are you guys going?
The 14th. No, I ain't going.
We ain't ready yet. Ed, you better hurry up and get ready.
You guys just can't slap something together just to have fun?
Well,
you guys just got to win every race, right? You guys just got to win everything.
No. I get beat all the time.
Ed, you better.
Ed, what's this? What's this? I see an empty hole with a bunch of stuff on top of it.
He's going to hook his ponies to the front of it.
Yeah.
Right back there is what's supposed to be in the hole.
Oh, okay.
Well, you better get.
That should have been done this winter.
Nah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know exactly what you mean.
No, I got 2 other tractors that I can go pulling with. I got my old modified that I ran last year, plus I got another single cylinder 16 out there that's pretty decent runner.
Hopefully sometime this week I'm going to go pick up Plan B.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to tell us about?
Oh, no, it's my brother's tractor.
Yeah.
He personally hasn't ran it in about 4 years. But my nephew ran it last year, Mark. Is that when we went to the fair?
Year before we went to Stark County.
Then it's been 2 years since he ran it, so.
Yeah.
Lord's been having one set for 2 years.
Yeah. So he was trying to sell it, but the market for him ain't there for what he paid for it. I mean, he didn't overpay for it, but it's kind of an in-between class tractor. It's a little hot for stock, not really hot enough for modified. It'll run with the modifieds, but so I'm gonna get it and probably run it this summer until I get my other one done.
Very nice.
And once my furlough's over and I actually
Vacation.
I don't know. It's a furlough because I'm getting paid from unemployment, and they said it's going to be 21 days at least until I get my first check from them. So,
man,
I'm not buying any parts or anything until after I get that check in hand.
It's funny. We got a
Well, I
letter
thought you.
from the IRS today that said we're getting our stimulus checks, but I got them 2 weeks ago. So.
Yeah, I got my stimulus check. That's what I've got that in the bank. I never touched it.
Invested.
I figured something was going to happen, with us being down on students and income and stuff or revenue. And so I held on to that check just to make sure that it covers all my bills and everything until I get my unemployment checks.
Well, again, it blows my mind. You're the only mechanic there, but they still have a grounds crew to service the place, correct? And maintain it. So they have to have, I don't know. It's kind of makes no sense. Like my job, we had layoffs, and the first guy they laid off is the guy who cleans the building and the shop. Hello, we have a pandemic. Hello. Why would you lay off the freaking cleaner?
Well, at some point in time, everybody in the physical plant has to take a minimum of 2 weeks furlough.
Really?
I understand it. I mean, we're down $2.8 million. They got to make it up somewhere.
Yeah, but Ed, you can't take a accrued vacation or anything?
I tried to I get 4 weeks vacation every year.
Yeah.
When they first announced that we're going to have to take furloughs, I had 3 weeks vacation left.
Yeah.
I told them I'll turn 2 weeks vacation back in.
Sure.
If I don't have to take the time off. They said, nope, that money for that vacation time was in last year's budget. It's already there. It can't be moved around.
I got you.
I said, okay, well then I'll take my furlough after July 1st. That's when our budgets redo.
Yeah.
Take 2 weeks off of next year. And they said, no, they can't do that either.
So it's accounting.
What'd you have for dinner, Lucky?
Who?
Lucky put in there dinner was good. I wonder what he had.
Okay. I can't see the chat.
My dinner was good. I had French fries and chicken livers.
Was that a little truck stop there on that corner that you was at? I thought it was.
Yep, right there. I-20 truck stop right there at Emery's Crossroad.
Okay. I thought so.
Wait, so how do you know Coon
That's a
Trucking,
good
Bob?
mom and pop's truck stop right there.
Mama, how do you know Coon Trucking?
Do what? I can't hardly hear you,
He
Jason.
wants to know how you know Coon's trucking.
How? Well, when I first started YouTube, I was in the tool community,
Okay.
and it's kind of expensive to stay in the tool community when you're buying, and reviewing and everything. I just couldn't afford it, But I stayed up with the guys, you know what I mean, and everything.
Yeah.
So that's how I met Coon, because he used to have a trucking company too, and I used to drive truck for a living, and so we talked back and forth a lot and everything. And I know Mr. Coon for 2.5 years, 3 years so far, and plus we hung out last year at Jay Young's meetup up in Halls, Tennessee. I met Coon, Mr. Coon, and Jay Young, and a bunch of people up there that day.
So he drove to you, right? From what I understand from that video?
Do what?
He drove to you, right? He came to you.
Yeah, he was coming back from Atlanta from working on the truck. This guy paid him to go to Atlanta from Boonesville, Mississippi, to go work on the truck. And he came back through this way on the way home, and he called me up. He's got my home phone number. He called me up and he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing really." He says, "Well, I'm in Talladega." I said, "Hold on a minute. I'll tell you where we're going to meet up at."
Very nice.
So
At least you guys
it was a
are-
great time.
Yeah,
Real
we're not
great
allowed to
time.
sit down in restaurants yet.
What are you doing? Getting your walk in, Jason, or what?
You know what? I'm done working today.
Oh.
I was hustling out of the driveway. So today was a good day. Today was a good day. So
You're still hustling?
always. Well, you know what? I was telling, other people before, I haven't shot any new content in like 2 weeks. That's how much, videos I have. So I use the 2 weeks time to just catch up on a lot of projects and repairs that I was just behind. So it's been pretty good. But there's a couple of machines that I worked on that I wish I had my camera rolling. And if I would have picked up the camera at that moment, it would have been a little, too late. But it is what it is. It happens. There'll be plenty more down the line.
I tell you, I wish my kids were younger and I could have them film me, because I miss out on so much stuff that I'm doing because one guy can't do it all.
Yeah, well, it's possible, but it'd be so much easier. Like, if you watch Terrell, Terrell has his kids helping him. You know what I mean? And that helps out a lot. They can zoom in or get the shot while you're working on something. You're not in the way.
Well, I don't know if you guys ever watch Eric the Car Guy. I've been watching him for years.
Yeah.
He's got a professional guy that actually comes in and films him, and he pays him, and I guess monetized and everything else, he does okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's at that point. You know what I mean? But what car channel I don't understand is Scott Kilmer. The guy's an absolute nutcase.
Oh, but yeah, I know. Ring that bell.
And he's over. He just started another YouTube channel, a whole other endeavor.
But every week he says, "I'm quitting." Every week, I'm quitting. That's it. This is
he's good for like clickbait. But if you guys watch him, that's just Scotty. He loves his Toyota Celica. It's insane.
Yeah, he's like, buy the 4,000-mile Lexus. He says, the 4 million mile Lexus. Yeah.
But he's all right. One day we'll get there. One day, one sub at a time.
Ken, a tripod really helps when you're filming.
I have one with the flexible legs. I do have one, but the ball on top of it is getting loose because it's plastic. So the camera just, and then it'll just fall down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's going to show you how to fix that.
Oh yeah. Because I got one with the 3 flexible legs. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I got one, it's a full-size tripod.
Yep.
But I made an adapter for a selfie stick.
Oh, okay.
So it will extend out almost 4 feet. Gets the tripod out of your way.
Yeah.
But you can move it up and down.
Yeah.
You can actually rotate the wrong end. You can actually rotate the other end, whichever way you need it. Mixed Mower showed me that.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's something you bought or made, Ed?
Made it.
The selfie stick I bought at the dollar store for like $2, but then I just used some EMT.
Oh yeah, EMT clips. Yep.
And a metal plate. Drove and tapped a 1/4-inch hole in the center of it.
Yeah.
And it screws right to the top of my.
Yeah, because everything's 1/4-20, right? On all the cameras. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
This one here has got a spring-loaded can that you can put your phone.
Well, this one did too, but it unscrews so you can use a 1/4-20 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it actually has the little cord that you plug into your phone to start and stop recording on your phone if you push the button back on the handle.
Huh.
Yep.
That's why I like the cameras with the remote control. You can start and stop it. You ain't even got to monkey with that camera if you got it set.
Yeah, I saw Mick do that. That's what I got my tripod to set up like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that tripod there will go from like a foot tall up to 42 inches, I think. But with that selfie stick on there, I can turn that selfie stick and stick it straight up. It goes over 8 feet high.
Wow.
So if you want to get a shot from way up in the air and pointing down, it'll do it.
Now, when it's up like that, Ed, can you zoom it from your phone or your remote, or how does that work?
These cameras don't zoom, but you can change like from a wide angle to a narrower, whatever. You just have to go into the settings to do it. I keep mine on like a standard, like close. Don't do the widescreen. It gets too much fringe
Yeah.
shop, you know, when you're doing close up stuff. But Mark,
I'm going to switch to the laptop. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right. When Mark first started, I took him down my original stand. It's just a 3/4 ton brake drum or brake rotor, and it's got a piece of conduit, heavy wall conduit standing up, and then it has a 90-degree arm that sticks off the side, and you can use a handlebar mount on it. You know, and that thing's really nice too. You know, it gets a little shaky if you bump it. You know, it's not as stable as a tripod, but you know, if you want to,
Hey, it works, don't it?
yeah. But that thing's 8 foot tall too. You know,
It works. So
Yeah, that's all it counts. As long as it works and you can get what you need to get. I mean, I've been getting a lot of video stuff done, except for, I don't know. I think my my editor thing kind of screwed up on my last video, and I didn't get a start or a finish. I don't know.
Oh, really?
What was it on the second command video, Mark?
Yeah.
So is that one gone now, or is it? What's
No, I left it. I just left it up and said the heck with it. Let it run. It's already there. You know, I don't know what happening on the editing or whatever. I don't know if
I'll tell you.
editor.
I'll tell you guys. The video that I dropped this morning was done last week. Okay.
Okay.
I edited it, sent it to YouTube, but I put it private. Okay. So when I want to release it, all I gotta do is just send it out. Bam. You know.
Public, yeah.
Yeah.
Put it to public, you know. And that works out great, guys, because I mean you could do 2 or 3 videos,
Yeah.
send it to YouTube, put it on private. And when you want to let go, you can let it go.
That's the way mine is right now. I think I have 5 of them sitting there on private and release that one. And then I said, when I seen it, I had to go to my editor and say, hey, what happened here? There's no ending or thing. And then at the same time we're having the conversation, Polar Bear Texas, my editor says, hey, there's a problem with this video. But I don't know how it got messed up, you know, whenever it goes into the file. It'll show what you've done. It stays there side.
Jason, is that Christine making all
I just think it was there on.
My housekeeper.
Your housekeeper.
Quiet, I'm busy. Don't you see I'm working?
Por favor.
I want to raise.
Go cut some edges.
Just tell her, cerveza por favor.
Jason, just tell her everybody has to take a pay cut because of Corona.
Yeah.
He was cheap before Corona.
well, I'm about to fire my housekeeper, you know, so I might be in the market for one.
With Twisted V Garage. Mama say hello to y'all.
Oh, he said hello.
There's
Good
Mr.
thing on
Miles,
the
James
video.
in the house.
Well, baby. I know. Put it back in.
Put it back.
Oh,
Love you. I got enough kids to pick up after. I don't need a grown one.
Oh boy. She mean, guys. She's
How are
mean.
you? Junkyard, hello, Mr. Faust.
I ain't mean. I'm just tired.
oh Lordy.
Seen a video on the wall of the post office.
Uh-huh.
Mark, are you working this week or are you off this week? Because you're on and off on the road, if you don't mind.
No, I'm off until not this week, but next week I go back on Tuesday.
Movie producers.
So
Oh, Christina says you're going to be a movie producer.
no, I doubt that. Sandy's the producer.
You're just a star.
Yeah.
But when you upload videos to YouTube, it's good. You want to hold it for a couple of hours, even for a day, because of now what's going on. If you upload your video right away, the quality is going to be horrible. So if you let it sit, YouTube could process it at a better rate. So that's just my suggestion.
Yeah.
1080 to 4K.
Yeah. Generally, some of my videos has been set in 3 weeks now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
So.
You're not letting out all the secrets yet, huh? We're going to wait till polling season comes and let them out.
Well, I think the polling videos are going to be much nicer than watching some idiot out there making mistakes left and right, fixing something.
Yeah, but you know what, though? We learn through mistakes. I took a video. I mean, I screwed up that lady's machine. Right? I could have edited it out, but, it is what it is. It happens. Don't make the same mistake as me.
Or some guy getting power washed in his driveway.
Yeah,
that wasn't you, Jason, was it?
Jason, she did blonde her hair out, did she? It looks a lot lighter.
No, it's gotten more gray because she hasn't been able to go to the salon.
Right?
I think she's looking more like her. Sometimes I can feel, Uncle Ed, is that you?
Hey, my wife looked.
Oh God, right in the back of the head.
Jason's gonna wake up tomorrow with a serious haircut. Oh.
I'm gonna.
If he wakes up.
Here to the next kingdom.
Hey, Christina, let us know where to send the flowers.
Yeah.
Hey, good thing they have more bedrooms.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pass the table. Keep it up like that.
Are the hospitals accepting flowers being the corona things on? Are the flower shops?
If the channel goes red, you know what happened. Look, I might be in the cyclone. She might stuff me in the cyclone.
Jason, is that a beer or is that like a wine cooler? What is that?
It is.
He's not going to need the hospital, Uncle Ed. That costs too much. That's a copay.
Is it okay if I show this on Mix Live? I got someone was very upset. I was drinking while you were chatting. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh God, we go to some of the scrappers chats. They're all drinking. Every one of them.
Some guys like I didn't come to see someone drinking.
Oh, I put that guy in timeout. Are you kidding me? Bam.
Yeah, and I'm like, I won't, Mick. I'm just drinking. I think Tom Conker, he was drinking too, and somebody else was eating on the panel. And I'm like, what do you want to do, Mick? And he's
like Ian Matthews has to have a drink to go on YouTube. And...
Oh shit, he's got us on a 65-inch TV.
Hi, Lucky.
Yeah, so I like sweet stuff. So I like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
There you go.
Any flavor.
Ooh.
Fruity.
Yep. Did you guys hear that?
I like Doc Otis.
He likes the fruity drinks.
He said he's fruity.
Shoot.
He won't let me drink my go-to. I like Four Loko and Grey Goose, but that's not appropriate, according to her.
Stop your heart.
I like the Smirnoffs, and I also like the Doc Otis hard lemonades.
Yep. Enjoy them. You drink beer. I'm not a beer guy anymore. If I have to, I will. But
no, I agree. I like apple pie better.
What do you want?
I love apple pie.
Get down.
So, what did you eat with Coon Trucking? What did you guys get?
Me, Mr. Coon, and Mrs. Coon, we all had chicken livers for dinner.
Deep fried?
Do what?
Deep fried?
Deep fried?
Deep fried, yeah. Deep fried, yeah. They were good too, boy. Nice and soft. Oh man, they were good.
I'm sorry, I can't. We don't got stuff like this around here.
I like getting down that way, getting catfish and that.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I know a perfect spot. Where you could get some good catfish. Good catfish. Get off at the Riverside exit, Pell City Riverside exit. It's called the Ark.
Come on, Roscoe.
Yeah.
Roscoe,
You have to walk. Let's see. I don't think you can park a big truck in there, can you? Over there, Mama.
Yeah. But that's what I like to do when I
Couldn't
have
park a big truck over there at the Ark, could you?
I always ask them where do they
You
like
would have to walk from. You have to walk down to it.
I don't know if you can get in old testers.
No, you can't no more. Sure can't.
Well, you know what, Mark?
I'm not even sure.
To go to, and what do you like to eat? Like, you know what I mean? Like when you go to the state, what's this one? Oh, I love going here. Like, what's that one state and at one place you like to go to?
Well, when I had this open heart surgery, I lived in Virginia. They moved me back up here because I ended up in Cleveland Clinic with the open heart surgery. And we got a place down in Hillsville, Virginia. Myself, I like that Virginia ham and all that and everything. So whenever I get down that way, I know I'm going. I don't care if I'm tired or not. I'm spending the night for breakfast in the morning.
Oh.
But we got a lot of friends down there and all that and everything, and I know I'm going to Aunt B's. I know I'm going.
Now, does Sandra make any requests like, oh, can you bring me back this, please? Like, does she make requests like that, or?
Not so much food wise, but stupid purses and stuff like that. But she gets them, but you know, because there's a lot of leather working places and all that and everything down there.
Oh yeah,
Real nice Western
yeah,
purses and all that and everything.
very cool.
I want some good boiled peanuts.
Moonshine jugs.
What is it?
I want some good boiled peanuts.
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cajun?
Nah, just the plain or beer or boiled in
Just
beer.
plain.
Or I gotta pick up moonshine jugs and bring them back.
Well, moonshine's now legal now, right? Per se, they sell moonshine over the counter. Probably not to the potency that you can get, correct?
Not what.
Yeah.
Not what comes from the creek over by Ed, but no, she collects those collector moonshine jugs. With the corks and all that, the pottery jugs and all that. She likes them things, and if somebody would come to the door, they would think that we had a still or something, you know. She's got them from coffee cup size clean up to like your Crocs. They used to do sauerkraut in, but they make them that size for moonshine jugs.
Yeah.
You know, and she collects them.
I could have bought some of them big tall Crocs to make sauerkraut in.
Yeah.
For $10 a piece with the lids.
That was cheap.
Yeah. And they were the big ones too, Mark.
Yeah,
the big ones, big tall ones.
Yeah, those are up around $150, $200.
What?
Those are the ones used for baked beans?
Sauerkraut.
I think my mom's got a couple of 25s and maybe.
Oh my Lord!
Get out of there!
Yeah, that's
You are
James, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Jason, you're gonna get shot before the night's over with.
He is being so naughty. Oh my goodness.
James. Oh, that's right. James have a good one. That's right. NASCAR was running today, right? For the first time?
No, NASCAR's been running, but Indy's running in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
They're running in Texas today. They had qualified earlier today, and they're running tonight.
NHRA comes
Have
back.
they allowed the crowds to come into the NASCAR yet? Or
No, not yet. What'd you say, Ed? Which one's coming up, Ed? Like Spring Nationals or which one? Far behind.
They already had Spring Nationals, but they're kicking it off.
I want to see.
A moonshine collector.
They're kicking it off at, I think, Indy.
He drinks it. I
Vegas,
don't.
one of the two. It's one of the four wides.
Can we see this? Christina likes to collect these things.
Uh-huh.
Look,
coffee cups?
this it's called Ray Dunn. Some stuff.
Oh, I don't really collect that no more.
Oh, well, we have enough.
I collect milk glass.
This is filled. This whole thing is filled. to the brim, and more downstairs in the basement.
Now I just collect antique milk glass. I don't really collect Gray Done anymore.
All right, so if you come across any,
Hey, Christine.
Hi.
You wouldn't believe what I got out here in my shop, in my man's room.
in your
I got one of them old basin style with the pitcher they used to pour in the basin, and pottery.
Oh,
I got one of them.
all right. I have something very similar to that. So, you mean the bowl and everything? Yeah.
Yeah, the bowl and
That's what you used to wash Jason's feet,
the
right?
pitcher.
So here's a funny story. So we bought our house 5 or 6 years ago. It was 7 bedrooms, and we took it down to 5. And the house was built in '88. So me and my father.
Yeah, I collect all different types of ironstone.
Mm-hmm.
All different types of bowls to go in them too. All different ones.
Cool.
Prizes. That's what that whole hutch is filled with.
Cool.
We used to do a lot of antiquing.
I like to go up to Connecticut where Ken is. I go to an antique row.
Oh, yeah.
Many trips there to get a freaking sorry, I don't mean to curse or whatever.
No cussing, watch.
There's a pew in our entryway. I can't tell you how many auctions we went to, how many different places we went to just find the right one. So while me and my father, we renovated the house and took walls down and did this and did that, she decided to get pictures and post up, right? We were actually invited to have our house on the Huntington house tour. But when we told them what year our house was built in, we were disqualified. They thought our house was over 100 years old.
Oh, shoot.
It's like, oh, all right, it is what it is. So it's basically, they do this every year in our town. There's like a committee that our town has, and they go around, and if your house is picked, they go check it out. And then what happens is people buy tickets, and then you have all these people come through your house, all day long, and the proceeds go towards, charities and stuff. Oh, well.
My favorite thing to do.
Oh, well.
That's what we do for my birthday every year.
They've got something like that around here, but they call it a farm tour.
Yo!
Excuse me.
And they've
That's
got
right up my alley.
they've got a couple of really big, nice old farmhouses and stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Nice to get ideas.
I didn't go on it last year, but the years previous, they had a guy. He had a modern house. It wasn't really a farm, but he was a blacksmith. They got another place that's a farm, but they do like craft stuff. They got a little building they sell stuff out of.
Yeah, his workshop is phenomenal.
Yeah, they've got probably 8 or 10 places you can, and it's a driving tour. So,
oh, okay, very cool.
Well, that's something that Chris would like. Then is all the Amish people down here going through all.
You would like this.
But
well, around here, right here in my neighborhood, I got Mennonite, basically Amish, but they drive and stuff like that. So,
is that what you model yourself after?
Yeah, the Mennonites cheat.
No, I would.
The Amish are no better at all.
You just don't see them doing it.
Yeah, you do. Down here you do, because you'll see a horse and buggy coming down the road with different colored lights on it, and the stereo system's so loud you hear them a half mile before they get to the house.
Oh, my word.
And then you get the bishops coming around. Hey, do you see any of our children? They don't call them kids, because then they get mad. You think you're calling their children a goat.
Goat.
Wait. Hold. I just learned something. How did you know that?
Yeah,
A baby goat's a kid.
Yeah. So their children
Knowledge is
have these
wisdom.
systems in their buggies. Have you seen any of our children with stereo systems? No, I can't help you out.
You just blew his mind, Mark.
But there's a green box at the edge of the woods that all the stereo systems are in, where the kids drop them at.
Where my buddy went to college at, it's about a half hour, 45 minutes away here. It's Worcester. There's a bus station there, and there's a huge Amish community around there. And there's a bar underneath the bus station, in the basement. The Amish kids would go in the bus station, tie up their horses and stuff out front, go into the bus station, into the bathroom, change into blue jeans and T-shirts, go out the back door of the bus station, down the steps, and into the bar.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's like some of the like heavy Orthodox Jewish communities. When you get more into like some of the areas of the city by us, like they will slip out of their usual garb. Some of the young kids and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in.
Kids will be kids.
Yeah.
I used to help a guy out with horses, and we'd always go down to the Amish blacksmith. And the one day we were down there getting some horses shoed, and these two really good-looking girls come in, and blacksmith, like, you know, because he sold cigarettes and sodas and all that kind of stuff. He started talking to them in English, and these girls started talking the Dutch, you know, Dutch, German, Dutch, whatever it is. And it blew my mind. I mean, these girls were like totally made up. And I mean, I'm 18, 19 years old. And after they left, he kind of looked at us and like, yeah, the bishop would not be happy about that one.
I used to.
They were heading in town is what they were doing. They stopped to get cigarettes and stuff, and they were going in town to party.
Yeah. Back in school, when I was going to school for diesel mechanic, I'd get off school and I'd always meet this girl that I was dating.
Sandra.
Candy?
No, not Sandra.
That was high school. That was high school.
This is way back. But she'd never let me pick her up at home. I always had to meet her at the dairy bar there in Brewster. So one day I got off early and I got there and I seen this horse and buggy come in there with a whole bunch of girls. And I didn't pay no mind. And then I seen her come out of the bathroom and she had a bag, but she had English clothes on. So the next time, so we went on about our way, did all of our evening things, and I was taking her back home. She says, "Oh no, just take me down to the dairy bar." Okay, so I took her down to the dairy bar and I went on down to the it used to be Lawson's at the time, the old Lawson stores, got me a cup of coffee and come back up through. Well, here goes this horse and buggy, and there she is in this horse and buggy with all these girls going back up the road. So the next time I was supposed to pick her up, I didn't show up. I didn't go back. I was like, I don't want nothing to do with this mess. It was just a plain old Amish girl. Come weekend time, she wasn't Amish no more.
You mean, Mark, you weren't just going to drop her off at home?
Well, she wouldn't permit that.
How breezy.
Well, it's like where Mark and I go down and pulling at. We go right through where there's a bunch of Amish at, and you'll see them out during the day and stuff. You come through there at night, there might be a security light on here or there. There are no lights on in any of the houses. It's almost spooky.
Yeah.
You know, when you're driving down this road, and you look around, you know there's houses. You know, these big farmhouses and everything.
Right,
and there ain't a light on nowhere besides maybe a security light here or there, you know.
I'm so bad. I think of the Amish, and unfortunately, the first thing that comes to my mind is that Weird Al Yankovic when he picked everything.
I like the better one. That bowling, the guy that bowled.
The Big Lebowski.
No, it's an Amish guy. What in the heck was it? Kingpin is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was what?
Christine.
Quaid, right? Randy Quaid that had the braids on the side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, go-karts are gone fishing's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate.
Guys, my dinner's here. It's been over an hour, so I think I'm going to say adios for tonight.
Man, it was good seeing you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good seeing you, Ken.
We'll see you at 9 if anyone's up.
Good
I'll
seeing
be
you,
here.
Ken.
So, take care, Doug, Ed, the Pates.
See you, Ken.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye,
see ya.
Bama. Bye, buddy.
So who's on tomorrow?
Ken at 9, Puller
Okay.
at 7.
Lucky at
That's right, 10. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, soon I feel like it's going to be appropriate to start sending each other our laundry and our bills. I mean,
I think I can pass on that.
oh, you don't want his skivvies.
There's the Amish girls with my boys, with my boy.
Aww. Oh, he's
Yeah.
a handsome one.
He's in the military.
God bless. Thank you.
Well, you know what? Speaking of washing clothes, we're gonna get a second wash machine. That's gonna be our COVID project. So.
Oh, no. The other day, he basically puts it to me, oh, I'm gonna get you a big treat. And I'm thinking like,
no, we spoke about this.
I'm thinking I'm in for like, I'm getting something real good here.
She is. It involves the house.
I'm getting a second washing machine for his uniforms.
Well, at least he didn't tell you he was getting you the old style with the washer wringer on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like that. We can save money.
Sandy, we're going to be girl code for a slap behind the head.
So I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Jason, do you at least take the dishwasher out and get it loaded? I mean, load the dishwasher.
Do you wanna put it in the back deck or the front deck? I like that. She could spend some time outside, in nature, being one.
You realize I make all your meals, and I awake in the middle of the night and just stare at you sometimes.
Sweetheart, right? I could live off love for a couple of years.
Jason,
believe me.
No problem.
My doctor would thank me.
Jason, don't eat anything that tastes like almonds.
Wait.
He's got a funny story to tell you. I'm not the only one looking to possibly, 1 foot on the banana peel. His coworker is too. Tell them what they did to you.
Yeah, Jimmy C's here too.
So, just like all you guys have, I like to give everybody I like gets nicknames. So I have this guy at my job called Uncle Johnny. He's not my uncle, but he's a great guy. Every Wednesday, I FaceTime his wife. And I found that out by mistake. I was on a road call. I'm trying to FaceTime him for help. I can't. And I'll be honest, I can't fix everything. Sometimes I need help. So I keep FaceTime, and he's not answering. All of a sudden, his wife answers. And we've been out to dinner with them. She's like, Jason, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm trying to call Johnny. And she says, well, she's working from home. So she uses the computer and FaceTime for her job. So now every Wednesday, I call her for lunch. We just have like a quick 10, 15-minute chat. And she's like Christina. She likes to dig her husband. And she says that she likes chatting with me because she likes an intelligent conversation. Johnny's like me. Johnny will just like to joke with her all day. So now,
I like her husband.
So to make a long story short, Johnny switched the computer where we couldn't FaceTime no more. So I just called Gina. I says, Johnny's trying to stop our love. So then she yelled at Johnny, and Uncle Johnny switched it back because of her.
Get to the good part.
So Johnny brings in a bag. So listen, Uncle Johnny brings in a bag of nuts, caramelized nuts. And he says, have some. I'm like, I'm good. He's like, no, they're good. He's like, but they're not for me. They're sugar-free. I didn't think anything of it. These are actually pretty good. So I had a couple of handfuls. So towards the end of my shift, I'm working in the shop, and some flatulence escaped my body. And Johnny works in the bay ahead of me. So, we work on, 20-foot trucks plus, and the breeze came in and took the wind. And Johnny says, that is the worst thing I ever smelled. He's giving me the riot act. And I'm calling him the not nice things because we all fart,
Speeding up the story.
Next thing I know, I make it home, and I'm going to work on a lawnmower.
I'm online teaching when he gets home.
So she's teaching from home.
And he goes in the bathroom right in the next room.
Yeah, so listen, so I'm working on a lawnmower. So I'm working on a lawnmower, and I went to go release some flatulence, and I didn't think I was going to win on this gamble. So now I'm running inside the house. I kicked the door open to the bathroom, and I barely made it. I mean, my pants down.
Shut the door. I'm teaching.
So
I got kids on the screen.
So she's teaching. So the farts from my you-know-what is bouncing off the toilet, echoing in the bathroom, going down the hall.
The kids are hearing it and thinking it's me. It's terrible.
So he's like, oh, kids, we got to have a timeout. Mrs. Pate's having it because, all the kids, the kindergartners, they're quiet.
Now they're giggling.
Yeah, because,
now they're thinking it's me.
Because, the first part that comes out, everybody's like this. And then the second one comes out, everybody starts giggling. He doesn't find it funny. All right, kids, we got to take a time out.
And now the issue is, he goes to me, blame it on the kids. Yeah, I said, all the kids have their microphone off. Only I have my microphone on. I said, it's coming from my microphone.
And now because she sends me with food every day. She's like, so there's no need for me to go. She's
I
like,
said, what did you eat?
I said, I lied to her. I'm like, listen, I don't know. It made me sick. It was killing me.
So speeding up the story.
So wait a minute. So listen. So she closes the door again. She goes the door again. She goes to Tisha. Now it's getting even worse. Now she can't take the smell. We're having another malfunction. So now she wants to go teach outside.
Now I'm on the deck with the kids because I'm like, I can't even teach inside the house.
She can't stand being in the house.
Between the sound and the smell. So then when she gets done, now she's yelling at me. She's like, all right, listen, I told you. Listen, I said, Uncle Johnny brought in sugar-free nuts. And I didn't think anything. She's like, when you have too much sugar-free, it's like a laxative.
I said, it's like a diuretic. I said, you can't eat too much sugar-free items.
I didn't know that.
That goes right through you.
I didn't know
He's
that.
like, I didn't know that.
So I text Uncle Johnny. I'm like, are you mad at me? What's wrong with you? So he said he had no idea. So we checked the back of the thing, and it actually said excessive consumption will have a laxative effect. Oh my God. My whole mind.
And he's always telling me, I don't need you to tell me about things. I know everything. I don't need you to tell me.
But that's a mistake you make once.
Hey, Jason.
Tell you the whole night was like that. He had to go sell something. I've never seen him sell something so fast and run right home. It was so bad. So bad.
Hey, Jason. Read Lucky's comment.
Code Brown. This was Code Brown, Lucky. Code Brown. And then I and I'm gonna put him on blast. We have had some incidents in our life together where he hasn't won the flatulent battle.
That was my mother's cooking.
And I thought this was going to be one of them. So I said, it's going to be cutting it close. I said, you better run in and use that bathroom. I said, do not take that chance. I'm not washing those pants. I said, don't.
You wouldn't last with boiled peanuts.
My mom, I love my mother. Mother's a good cook. She undercooked her meatballs one day, and I didn't even make it home. I didn't have a choice.
We were in his truck. It was terrible.
I was so mad.
With cloth seats. Cloth seats in a truck.
Remember, I got so mad I threw the leftovers out the window.
It was terrible.
Someone was getting the shit.
I decided the highway butt hanging off the guardrail.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if you ever want to play a cruel trick on somebody, buy the sugar-free golden whatever gummy bears.
Oh.
Yeah, that's foul.
Go on YouTube. There are people that used to do challenges.
Oh.
How many they could eat before they went straight through them.
Oh.
There's something in that specific gummy bear that it's like a 10-minute window.
Really?
A dozen of them. And all of a sudden they're sitting there going, and you can hear their stomach gurgle, and they're up and gone. Yeah.
We were going to send Mark some gummy bears to congratulate him on his life.
I don't think so.
So just like Mark and Ken are like gun shy, like who's coming into the channel? Now when somebody brings something in, or who made this?
I
Where
told
is it from?
him.
Is there a label? Oh, no.
I sent him with snacks, with food. There is no food for him.
You didn't send me.
Yes, it was a pure laxative.
You didn't send me with caramelized popcorn, so I just had to have
Hey.
I love Junkyard's comment.
That didn't help. Sorry.
Junkyard said courtesy flush. Junkyard, this was beyond he flushed so many times. My kindergartners are learning how to count. We were counting the flushes. It was like,
Jason, next time, Jason, take the leaf blower with you.
yeah.
Take the billy goat with you.
Yeah.
Pull it out the door.
Hey, Jason, was your wife standing out there with the power washer waiting to clean you up?
We should have done that. We should have done it.
Yeah, I definitely didn't bother, trying to clean myself. I just jumped right in the shower. I was saving trees. I was saving trees.
So the next power washing video will be because of sweeteners.
Tried the gummy bear challenge.
Excessive nuts.
You guys are killing me. We got
Sugar-free caramel nut challenge.
I'm sure people were aroused. They love the smell of poop.
Oh, shoot.
He's online.
I use artificial sweetener in my coffee, so I have to eat a whole bunch of it for it to affect me.
Oh yeah, so you have a cast iron stomach. No, I'm still in training. I'm still in training. But man, I told you I wouldn't wish that upon anybody's. I never had that before. I never wished that upon anybody's.
And he could
enemy.
be like a know-it-all too, because he got home and I was like, what kind of nuts were they? And he's like, they're good for you. They were sugar-free. And I was like, that's all he needed to say. And he goes, there's nothing. He goes, I can eat as much of that as I want. And I said, And he's like, he goes, you're always thinking you could tell me what I can have and what I can't have. And I said, oh, you wait and see. And it was clockwork.
Sure enough.
I lost a few pounds. I'm due for, I could lose a few more. Let's do it. Let's do the gummy bear challenge.
You know what? Why don't you go visit Mark and do that gummy bear challenge?
No.
There you go.
No.
Because it was a foul smell that I can. There's certain things in life you block out. I remember the smell. That I remember that. So we're good. We're good. Thank you.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Let one go and throw the sheets over her head.
Oh, I do that all the time. So
And she don't come out whooping your tail, boy.
I'll one up you on that. So we have more than one bathroom in our house and it's fully furnished. And I tell her we don't need a dog because I have her. If I go this way, she goes this way. If I
always end up in the bathroom after I'm in
so we have more than one bathroom, right? Why is it every time I jump out of the shower, she's always there? So I didn't realize that
it must be to drink all this in.
Yep, exactly.
It must be.
So listen, so I was still wet, right? I didn't dry. I in her face and sprayed her. The water. Oh, do you want to see it turn a different color?
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, she don't go in the shower. She don't go in the bathroom no more. I should have
The
done that years
Amish
ago.
men are looking pretty good right now.
I had a guy I used to work with. He just retired. He was devout Catholic, and his wife would tell him all the time, "I can't divorce you, but I can collect your life insurance."
Yeah.
Yep. I thought she was gonna pass out. She was so mad. She couldn't.
You know what, Uncle Ed? I always laugh when he likes to get the last laugh on me. He thinks I'm the one who handles the bills, the life insurance policy bills, all of the above. I'm not responsible for that if something happens to you by accident, honey.
Christine, just start carrying a grow lighter around with you. When he starts that stuff, especially when he's got jeans on, just light him up.
I don't think anyone would look inside the cyclone for at least a couple weeks. Nobody wants. I can't even give it away.
Put him in the cyclone and send it off to Scott.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Scott's a rip. Where is Scott tonight? Thought he would be on.
Nah. All right. Well, we've been way over an hour, so we're going to get out of here. You guys are killing me.
That's the sign of a successful live.
Absolutely. Listen, guys.
That's right.
Button on the way in, hit it definitely on the way out.
All righty. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.
We'll see you. Appreciate it, Mark.
Uh-huh.
What did we learn tonight?
See you, Pet Days.
Sugar-free items.
If we do,
see you, Uncle Ed.
If we do, send them to Long Island.
Bye, Sandy. Bye, Paul.
Bye.
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 Bye, y'all.